Every sales professional has a responsibility to identify, to track, and to monitor sales performance metrics. These sales metrics are specific data points that help businesses to measure the success of sales personnel, the success of their sales team, and of course, the success of the entire organization. Hello there, I am Adekunle Adebiyi, a business executive skilled in handling revenue generating processes, increasing market share, applying revenue growth plans, and leading commercial strategies across corporate teams. Sales metrics are not only important to track performance or plan for business expansion, they are also very critical because they help you to identify what matters to your business in terms of revenue, in terms of cost, and of course, profit. There is a tendency for sales teams to focus only on revenue growth and lose sight of other essential sales metrics. That said, some sales metrics will be more important to tracking business success than others. This will depend on the sales team, the organization, and specific business needs and objectives. Now, let's look at a few sales metrics that provide insight into sales performance and determine company-wide growth. First, let's look at revenue. For obvious reasons, revenue is an important metric to track for any for-profit business. This metric can be tracked in several ways, and of course, it directly relates to the bottom line. The sales team can monitor the revenue generated by a particular sales representative, a specific product, a product category, or by region. Additionally, it is a simple technique to ascertain whether the sales team strategy is effective or whether the strategy needs to be revised. So, for software as a service company, and other companies that use subscription-based model, annual recurring revenue is the metric used to track the company's total revenue over a year. It helps businesses to forecast how much revenue they may expect each year. Sales leaders and in fact, business executives should monitor this metric and its submetrics to assess sales performance across sales teams effectively. It is also essential to monitor the revenue metrics regularly. This will depend on the size, the complexity, and the business model that is adopted by the organization. The second sales performance metric we will be considering is conversion rate. Your conversion rate is the percentage of qualified leads or potential customers who move through your sales funnel and end up as paying customers. This metric shows the quality of business leads generated and aids in monitoring your sales team's performance and strategy. Sales managers can evaluate the success of lead generation efforts and reduce customer acquisition costs by tracking conversion rates. The third metric is the market penetration rate. Market penetration rate is another sales performance metric you want to track as a sales executive. It refers to the percentage of the total market your organization currently serves. So, knowing your territory and understanding its impact on your market share is crucial because it reveals how your company is going about its planned growth and total addressable market. This metric often forces the sales executive to look at the big picture and look for ways to expand the business market reach. So, as I previously mentioned, there are various sales metrics to keep a close eye on. By now, you should check to see if the metrics you are presently measuring align with your company's objectives. The churn rate will be the final sales metric we'll be discussing today. Many sales teams and sales leaders are so preoccupied with meeting their targets that they fail to look into possible reasons why they may not be hitting it in the first place. The churn rate refers to the number of customers who stop using your product over a specific period. For a company to expand, its churn rate, that is, the proportion of lost customers, must be substantially lower than its growth rate. Otherwise, there will be low revenue growth regardless of how high your growth rate is. This means it is crucial to intentionally get to know your customers and adopt the best retention strategies. Remember, a sales team's performance is only as good as the KPIs they meet. Always ensure that the right metrics are identified and tracked correctly.